I couldn't miss the grand opening. Hi everybody, Flash Crow here from Old Man Gaming Down Under. Welcome to another day of Medieval Dynasty. Well, I thought you were there. New season. Before we go on, services, builder's hut. Ooh, a few places. Okay, let's get into it. Yep. I've just invested in a new keyboard, which is supposed to be quieter. But do you reckon it is? I don't think so. Maybe a little bit. That should do it. Now, today, let me just move something out of the way. Can't see my key. That's good. Today, I'm going to, well, I'm not. Rudolph is going to show some more tips and tricks. What do you think about that, Rambit? Not a lot. I could move you in with a younger girl, you know. She's too old for you. Yeah, he doesn't care. He's got a mind of his own. Yeah, show you a few tips and tricks. One of the things I want, well, there's a few things I'm going to do. But one of them is something that people might not be aware of or don't quite understand. And it's the importance of having your crops close to barns. And of course, the number of barns that you need for however many fields you have. I mean, technically you could put them all very close to one barn and you still might not have enough workers to get to them all, so multiple barns are always good. But I'll show you something over here. Now, our closest barn to where I'm going is this one here. That one right there in front of me. So all of these fields to my right are all covered by that barn. Well, when I say all, this one here is field 23, but this one, field 24, part of this end bit of it doesn't get covered. And because that part doesn't get covered, all of it doesn't get covered. So, show you what I mean. Field 23, field 24. Well, not that it doesn't get covered, it's more like it won't be as efficiently covered. So if we go to our fields and we go down to field 20, well, no need to look, it will tell me here. So there's field 24. I've got a few others and most of my orchards are also not covered. So that red thing, we'll open up details, whoops, lower efficiency, barn far away. So they'll still pick stuff and plant stuff, but they won't get as much in return as what you normally would. So that's okay there. This is no good there. And you would think that if I put one here, that still wouldn't be covered by the barn from where it is. But just to prove a point, I will do a field here, hopefully, if it will let me. Yes, it will. Get out the good old hoe. And now I don't think I've got, well, I know I don't have any fertilizer. So I'm going to go here and grab one fertilizer. I hope. Yes, fertilizer transfer 1. Because I only need one. Right, I do have a bag on me though. So right click, field, fertiliser, get the grubber out, plough up, get some seed. What can we plant? If you don't know what to plant, when you go to your field, it'll tell you what you can and what you can't. The ones with the crosses means they're not in season. So we can plant some rye. There we go. Lovely. And I'll get the, no, I don't need to get anything out. That's it. So if I go to management now, that's field 62. And management, I hope it doesn't make a liar of me, otherwise I'm going to look like a fool. Field 62, no red thing here. So we open up the details, no problem with it. So really, I mean, these ones up here are probably okay as well, but it's just when it gets to probably, if this one's completely covered and the barn's over that way, then if I went diagonally across more or less, it probably means if I ended that field there, it would have been okay, I would have got the full amount, but because it goes on a little bit further, the whole thing gets cancelled out. So that's one thing. Let me just get my hammer out and do a bit of destructo. Get rid of that. Now, the other thing is, of course, is you might have noticed field names. So again, with management, if we go to the fields, most of them, not all of them, I must admit, because some are in just little plots in the houses themselves, but all of the big ones I've got named, so I know what I'm growing in a particular field, and it just makes it a bit simpler. I think it's good to know. The other thing that I've got named are the houses, which you may have already noticed. Part of the reason for that is if I go up here, I know that this is 1 East Street, and that one next door will be 2 East Street, and 3 East Street, 4, 5 and 6 and so on. So it helps you locate, especially in some parts of the game where you want to move people, or they might have a quest and you I don't know, need to find them in a hurry or whatever. So if we go up here, for instance, to the apiarist, Dobrowoja. So if we go into management and bring her up, Dobrowoja. So she's been really good, and I think you've been really good. I'm going to put extra furnishings in your house for you to make you feel even better. You've done a good job. So Dobrowoja, open her up, and her location, her house, is on 3 West Street. So she's just across the road on the river. So again, what's her happiness like? I've lost her. There she is. Well, she's 100% happy, so there's not much more I can do. But if she was feeling a bit on the downside, feeling a bit sad, had a low percentage, like Edita's not that good, is she? 23. But she might not like that job. She might prefer this other one. Edita, hey? Where does she live? I better just go check her house. So, Edita, she lives at 2 Wheat Street. So, Wheat Street. Was it Wheat Street or West Street? Oh, maybe it was West Street. I'm an idiot. I must be an idiot. Did I read that wrong? Don't judge me. Maybe. Let's go look back at her name. Oh goodness, which one was it? The 23-year-old. West Street, you idiot. You're an idiot. So why is she not very happy? I would think West Street's a pretty good place to be. I reckon. Number 2. That would be number 1. Surely this is number 2. Maybe. 3. What? Ah, the numbers start from the other end. They better. This better be number 2. Okay. So she's got stuff, hasn't she? She's got a light. She's got a thingamajiggy. I'll give her a rug just to make her happy. Current decoration. Where does she want it? Not there. Not there. Look, I'll give her one near her bed. Nope. I can't even see where that one goes. That one. Oh, who does she live here with? I didn't even check. Well, I mean, yeah, she's got an annoying little kid, whatever a gerund is. But she should be okay. The parents are relatively happy. And she doesn't have far to go to work. It'll be interesting, but I haven't got time, but it would be interesting to see if she gets happier now that she's got a rug in there. Anyway, that's one of the reasons why I put numbers and names on the streets. And I didn't think I had a wheat street. But if I did, it would be near the wheat. No, don't do that. Right. So that's that type of names. Of course, you can also name your animals by just going to management, oddly enough, and animals. So if you wanted to call your chicken, I don't know. Yeah, not there. If I wanted to give her a custom name, or I would just call her, you know, Henny. And there she would be, Henny Hen. So I think everyone at some stage has named their animals until it gets too much, because there's so many and they die and you get more and whatever. Speaking of which, I don't have a lot of hens compared to roosters, so that would be something I could fix up at some stage. But you can do it to all of the animals. Depends how attached you are to them. I think that's about it for naming. Oh, decorating, I suppose. Give me a house. That one will do. I suppose just a quick rundown on decorating. I'm pretty sure everybody knows it. Shutters, when you're trying to put a shutter on a house, you have to do it from outside. And if you haven't got a hammer in your hand, you won't be able to do it. See, you could look all you want, nothing will happen. Get the hammer out, and suddenly you can decorate by pressing E. And when you're looking in from the outside, it's just shutters. I don't believe you can... Oh, you can do the door, of course. Decorate that by changing it to different styles. You have to pay, of course. And from the inside, if you go to the window, you can add shelves. I'm clearly not looking in the right place. Window, wall, there, down below the window. So you can put shelves below the window, or you can, if you want to take something away that's there, you can make sure it's empty. And then for the window itself, you can put curtains there, or an open curtain. You can have a closed curtain over it. I don't usually do either, although the open ones are okay. Closed ones you can't open them. I don't think. I don't know if they've updated it, but I don't think you can. No. So I'll take that off them. They don't need it. And then lanterns and things, you look up to the attic, and then you've got different locations for the various bits and pieces. I prefer just to have the hanging lanterns. It gives a bit of light. And the different locations are, well, they take a bit of messing around to try and work out where they are. But usually the best thing to do is stand in a corner, and might as well do the last one over there to the left. So, and like I say, you can do the floors, you can do the ceilings, you can put shelves on here. You can add, well, you need the actual skulls, the deer, the moose, and the wisent. But I don't, yeah, if you haven't got the resources, you can't put it there. You can have a candle and different racks. And then also above the door, you can put a candle also up there if you wanted to, or a shelf. So windows, you can put shelves under. Door, you can put shelves and a candle above. Or I think you can even, yeah, you can put a candle on the wall as well. So again, most people probably know, but those of you who don't, might come in handy for it. Another thing, and another thing. The big palisades and stuff that you can put around your village, you have the doors which you can put there as well. But the trouble with them is most of them don't actually, they don't meet in the middle, which is a bit unfortunate because of when you come to roads which are within the game, sometimes you can be lucky and you can actually get them to meet. If we bring up the gates here, I used to think that was a little garden gate. I didn't realise it was the big ones. So, but if you see there, the closest I can get that to the middle of the path in this location is really there. And then if I come round from the other side to try and place the other one, you know, I've got to be there. So in effect you've got a gate, but people would be able to, or the enemy more importantly, would be able to fit through it anyway. So complete waste of time. But as I said, in sometimes you can be lucky and you'll find one in the right place. And I think there's a place, where did I see it? Well, it was somewhere close to where I was, but it's there. There. Let me just get rid of this one. So if we were to, don't do that. If we were to build this, not that you'd build it in this location because you wouldn't put it right next to a field. It would be outside of your village area. But if you persevere and look, you can find places where you can get it to match up quite well, which is even more infuriating why there's so many places where you can't get it to match up. So Now, Gaming Reflections has got an idea that he does, where he still has the palisades around the place, but because you don't always get it to meet perfectly like that, he actually does a bit where he just pretends they're open. So, no, idiot. Where you just go like this. So work out roughly what your distance is going to be, so it looks a bit normal. And then another one on this side. Well, this might not be exactly what he does, but it's pretty close to the same type of thing. Let me just get rid of it. Yep, thanks mate. Good demonstration. So then we'd put the, which way? Yes, the palisades would actually come out here. Just an example. I mean, I'm sure you get what I mean. So they're not, let me get rid of this one, this is a good one. We don't want good ones. So when you're approaching it, you know, it just looked like there's a palisade with the gates open. Unfortunately, you can't really close them. Well, you can, if you get a couple of people to stand here. You can't really put anything there to stop it. Same with this one. So that's a bit of a pity that they're so difficult to get in the right places, but that's the alternative answer if you really want gates. Or you could just leave it open and not have a gate there at all, which would defeat the purpose of having them around your village, but we're not getting attacked by anybody soon, I don't think. Right, what else can I talk about? Unless you don't want me to talk. I was going to be doing a few other things, but I reckon we're getting close to the end of the video. I don't think I've actually sped up that much. So it looks like we're going to be doing another video like this in a bit later. I might do something different tomorrow, but that's if people are interested. I'm got a couple of other things I can tell you about. But if you are interested, leave a comment, let me know, and I will do another one if you are. Or it doesn't need to be hundreds of people. Even if one person is interested, I'll still do it for them. Having a nice time. Looks pretty cozy here. Yeah. I've got to say I like the look of with the DirectX 12. Again, I don't know if it's just my imagination. Oh. No. Where did I see it? Here, that's right. I'm just going to talk to you for a couple of seconds longer. I forgot that I had put this here. Now this is one of those areas where it's too far away from the barn, so we're not really going to get value for money out of it, but I don't put the cherry trees in for making a profit on them. I just want them there for the way that they look when they're out in flower, when blossom. So that's good enough income for me. I keep on thinking that's manure down there. And it isn't. And I've left my horse somewhere, but he'll be alright. She was there this morning. Is she not feeling well? Amelia.
How can I help you?
You okay? Oh, I'm dehydrated. Am I? A bucket of water? Ah, that's why I married you. Oh, you at 97%. Here. I got you a little something. There you go. Have a coverlet. This is really nice. Thank you. Yeah, I know. Be well, my love.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Yes. Happy wife, happy life. I am a bit thirsty. I might just have a quick drink before I get to bed. And I should put this bag of cherries away. And I might have a bath. Who knows? I might be smelly. I might be. Good night, son. Oh, what? Oh, I thought he had a quest for a minute. Shoo, lucky. She's still there. What the? Oh, bad luck. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time. Good night, John Boy.